dads.
Hi, I'm Gona. I forgot to turn my microphone on for the first few minutes of this. But I looked at all of the dads, and talked about how Joseph broke my heart. Then I looked at Matt, and he is so pure and so wonderful, I can't imagine he would hurt me too. So let's take a chance on this Adonis of a man.
Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy VII for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon to just hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Aww.
Dad, we talked about this. What? Sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. I could see that. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cold dead hands. I propose a compromise or fine. How about a compromise? Keep the sandals, but I won't wear them tonight. Oh, wait. I just realized. Are the sandals bad? Because I just realized, like, what if the sandals are wrong? Not sure what difference the sandals make. Okay, good. They don't make a difference. They don't. I keep the sandals, but I won't wear them tonight. Then we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out.
Aww.
I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the Coffee Spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake, some complicated clapping with their hands, and then a big hug. Carousel! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy meeting you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Why don't Hugo and Damien date? Like, seriously, they seem to have so many similar interests. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? That would be amazing. I would love that. I want to know what it sounds like. What? It's, Witch House. Damien's Ears Perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. Hey, dude. No, I did Keanu Reeves for him. Hey, dude. Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug. Glad you could make it, Carousel. I wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and forgettable, vacant and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Let it be Carousel. Let it be Carousel. I will do it! I will 100% do it. I understand there was the option of being like, Matt, you should play. But he doesn't even want to play it in front of me. And, like, we've gotten close. We smoked oregano together. I don't think it gets any closer than that. So, I'll play. I will 100. What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking, close your mouth. The Skamunist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you. Nope. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most. Without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Carousel. Carousel is 100% a people pleaser. Carousel wants everyone to be happy, including himself, like, obviously. But, like, he wants to help. He just wants to help. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Pretty thirsty. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulder and stares me in the eyes. Thank you, Carousel. I owe you big time. Oh, you do. You absolutely do. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in the hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska. I'm just gonna whip my ska out. Just put it on the table. Everyone look at my ska. And then we put it back away. No.
Whoa.
Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you, and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this, or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for both of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is terrifying. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. We kissing. We're gonna kiss. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know, or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone! This one is called Which House Never Dies, and you're next! Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You rock, my ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. I think it's supposed to be years. It says tears. Maybe it's tears? I hate the word T-E-A-R-S. Okay. For 3 tears now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I am sweating. I shouldn't have told y'all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is gonna open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third wave close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight of sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. I'm very surprised it wasn't, Sad Quinn. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There's so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. As someone who was at improv in college, and actually that's how I met my partner, lots of dick jokes. Lots of dick jokes. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. I mean, all of these. Honestly, all of these. I am totally fine. 100%. All the way fine. I am as fine as I possibly can be. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Carousel. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs up to the stage. Oh.
I don't know if I should.
We're just gonna take a long drink. Because I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be bad. Fear in my heart. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Skamunist Manifesto, Carousel Hunt. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey, everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Carousel, but you can call me by my stage name. Thomas Kilnock. Oh. I got eggplants off screen for that one. That was very interesting. The crowd claps politely and I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? I think it's like 88. God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song, and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Da, 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 da. If you don't... Everybody ska. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the Ska Trek Enterprise. I love how this is, yeah, this is approximately how well Carousel can do. Is that the whole game? Is that... Doing your best deserves an S. Oh god, like they knew it was gonna be bad. It was gonna be bad no matter what. I look up the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody, ska? Everybody ska. Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage, playing the guitar. We lock... Oh, he's playing the guitar. He's playing the guitar. We lock eyes, and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Ska Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Stella. Stella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Hey,
Matt smiles.
hey.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me, and we both smile.
Hey,
Who helped me to be able to do this again.
hey,
Thank you.
hey,
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. He looks so happy. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
hey.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band? Apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seemed excited to see him play.
Oh.
Well, yeah. He hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Hey.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We are gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll make them very figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey,
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
hey, hey.
I'd love that. Hell yeah. Help. Always help clean up messes. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of production, from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. The kid's gonna go far. We head back into the Coffee Spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there. All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
Oh, man.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds making me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. And after she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed?
Oh.
You. Oh, my heart! Oh. Blood rushes to my face. Yeah. Same. Matt, same. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing, first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. My heart! He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh! That makes it even better. Like, it's not that, like, and a long and passionate kiss. It's just that quick, like, mwah, mwah, and run away because fear. So much fear. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey,
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me okay, it fades to black. Thank you. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking gently against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Yes, you are in a public place. The lights are on. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Hey,
Let's go back to my place. Don't forget to floss every day. Dad tip number 1. Oh, date is complete? Oh my gosh, that was so much faster than Joseph. Is it because, like, there's less...
You lit an arcade fire in my heart.
I swallowed something wrong, I can feel it. Or maybe it's because I'm doing dad voices. Both. Achievement unlocked, King of Carrot Flowers. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna fast forward through. Because this is all epilogue. We went through all of this. Ice cream cake. Runs off to her friends. Mac and cheese. Oh yeah, Pablo. Carousel, my dude! Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts. I got women's shirts. I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witchcraft house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically out of the trunk of my car. I am also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Okay, and we're just... Like, Brian shouldn't have changed at all. Craig shouldn't have changed at all. Oh, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. No, you're just gonna break my heart. No. See you later. Hugo should not have changed. Pew pew. Robert. And Damon. Oh, I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself as the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. And try not to kiss anyone who has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here, is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. It's true, tubas are the worst. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? I understand how I should have read that now. Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. Oh, I also have some... Okay, this is... Yep, this is the amazing photo. Framed picture. Memories to make and stuff to break. I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree, which we haven't shown for the entire rest of the game. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Oh, she made up with the Emmas. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party. Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Oh, look at that smile. Look at the face. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey, I just wanted to say that... Gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa. You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the ska. Although, that was really cute. Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know. I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing, and the music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing, so that's a pretty big plus. That is true. You are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
Hey, dude.
See? That was a good one. And I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt. That's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. So we can get a good ending. Am I able to? Yeah, I can make this go faster. Ah, that made my heart feel so much better. Like, I get the whole Jonathan thing and why you can't technically have, not have him have a good ending, but why it's a lot harder. It's a lot more complicated. Like with this, we were able to see Carmencita and Amanda both get along together. Oh my goodness. Let me just, well, I mean, can I flip which way? Yeah. That's the mad ending. Ooh-wee. That is fantastic. So my only issue, I think I'm gonna switch to League because I don't have enough time to be able to do one more last dates. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining me for heartache. Just absolute heart-crushing times. And again, thank you so much for coming, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.